Here's Navarro on the run. Navarro's going to keep it. Navarro for 6. Touchdown, Bobcat.
I feel I had a hard time staying in my own lane.
Oh my intercepted. Red Murdoch. Pick 6.
Harvath inside the 30 to 20. Blake Harvath will score.
And Mendoza takes a big hit. He never saw it coming. Trey White got in there.
There's his man, Rucker. And nobody's going to catch him. Goodbye.
Intercepted. Tyree Skipper. Touchdown.
Telly again, why not? A step forward and make it 2 for Telly.
Quarterback keeper. Showing off the speed. Steps on the gas. Untouched.
The G5 Hive. All G5 all the time.
Welcome to the G5 Hive, where we bring you the G5 college football coverage you love each and every week. I am Luke. I'm joined by my co-host, Justice. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching us on X, give us a follow, a like, and a retweet. And if you're listening to us in podcast form, please rate and review. All right, Mountain West Conference. Let's get into our Week 9 interview. We got Timothy in the chat. This is what he wants. He's here for the Mountain West talk. Here we're going to give the people what they want. Boise State at Nevada. Amarian McCoy with an interception. He gets also banged up in this one, but he has 4 picks in his last 5 games. Nevada, 4th and 18. They run a fake field goal. Like what? What? You've already ran one. It was dumb. It fooled nobody. It was just awful. It was awful. Big play in the third quarter was a punt. Boise State punted to Nevada, and Nevada muffs it. Boise recovers at the 6, but I would say it was very questionable as to who recovered it. They gave the ball to Boise, but I'm not so sure that Boise recovered it. Both of them were holding on to the football. Tie goes to the offense, I think, but they gave it to Boise. It felt real weird. Nevada defense played really well in this game. Had their offense been decent at all, Nevada probably would have won this game. MACtion, like I said, played like an underclassman in this game. Too many mistakes for Nevada's offense as Carter Jones threw too many interceptions. Cyrus Gaines had 7 carries inside the 5-yard line for a total of 3 yards. He did have a 2-yard touchdown on the day, but the offensive line got worked. This Nevada defense, really good. The offense is kind of standing in their way. And it was a celebration for Nevada as they celebrated. I'm trying to remember what team it was, but the Colin Kaepernick team. They celebrated that team as they had a big win over Boise in that year, whatever it was, 2008, 2009, something like that. Celebrated that team.
Yeah, Edge Dylan LaBarbera, he's the real deal.
So good.
He is so good for the Wolfpack. I highly doubt they'll be able to hold on to him after the season. But man, he's a beast.
Did not mention the score, but Boise State wins 24-3. But it felt much closer than that game. Saturday games: San Diego State at Fresno State. Carson Conklin in at quarterback for Fresno State. San Diego State defense put the clamps on Fresno State's offense as they allowed 116 total yards in the first half. Lucky Sutton had 21 rush attempts, 131 yards, and a touchdown as San Diego State rolls in this one, 23-0. San
Diego State, just another dominant performance by them. Offense and defense looks really, really good. There's an argument that they're the best team in the Mountain West, and I think they very well might be.
I think that I don't know if they played Boise, but I think they would beat them head up.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Utah State at New Mexico. New Mexico starts off hot with a punt return for a touchdown. Then they intercept Barnes and go on a touchdown drive. New Mexico up 14-0 early in the second. Later in the quarter, they force a safety and kick a field goal. And then the teams trade touchdowns. It's New Mexico at the half, 26-7. Then we have a punt fest in the third, but Utah State scores a touchdown in the fourth to cut it to 12, but New Mexico would respond with a touchdown of their own and shut down any type of comeback. Typical New Mexico tight end has a big day. However, it wasn't Dorian Thomas. It was Cade Keith with 7 catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown as New Mexico wins this one 33-14. All right, Colorado State at Wyoming, 64 yards of total offense for Colorado State in
It was
the
ugly.
first
It was
half.
a brutal game.
You know that meme when they're like holding the eyes open and it's like, you must watch this. Like
I was laying in bed watching. I mean, I fell asleep during the game, but like I saw most of the first half. It was
that's what it was like.
It was. I will say, like, I thought the Wyoming offense looked better under Bo Knight as the new OC. Colorado State just didn't look good at all. They had the coaching change. I don't know that they're going to see any different results for the rest of the season. That team just look lost.
And after Wyoming scored a touchdown in the third to go up 28-0 with 10:51 to go in the third, Colorado State hasn't moved the ball more than 20 yards, but one time in the game, Wyoming just ran the ball. 12 out of 16 plays were run. Like, it's just like, all right, let's get this game done. Darius Curry plays the fourth quarter quarterback for Colorado State as Jackson Brousseau had 3 interceptions of this one. Chris Durr with another nice game for Wyoming, 7 receptions on 7 targets for 67 yards and a touchdown. Yep. Let's move into our week. Oh, bowl eligible. I keep forgetting. We've got Boise State. We've got Hawaii, UNLV, and San Diego State. We got 4 teams coming out of the Mountain West right now. Now, let's head into our Week 10 previews, our Saturday games. Note, Air Force was covered in our American Week 10 preview for their matchup with Army. So if you want to go check out the Air Force Week 10 preview, go check in our American clip. Now let's get to our New Mexico versus UNLV. Tim is very, very interested in this one. New Mexico at UNLV, 3 p.m. Eastern. UNLV favored by 4.5. Over under set at 61.5. I feel like I'm going to lay the points with UNLV, but like I kind of have this like internal thing that just tells me anytime UNLV is playing, just to bet the over. Like, I don't care like what the teams are, just always bet the over. But like New Mexico's defense is pretty good, so I'm like, I don't know, but like part of me's like, give me the over because it's UNLV. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if New Mexico can not turn the ball over, they can win this game. They gotta not turn the ball over. I think it's gonna be a good game. It could be a high scoring affair. The New Mexico defense is the better defense of the two.
Jackson Eck, just awesome.
Offensively, I might give a slight edge to UNLV in this game. But I think it should make for a good game. And to your point, like if I'm gonna bet something, I'm probably gonna bet the over. Could be a high scoring affair there in Vegas. Be like winning the slot machine. Ding, 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 all over the place.
All right. Fresno State at Boise State, 3:30 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Boise State favored by 17.5. Over under set at 50.5. I want no part of this game, but this line either tells me that people think Boise State's really good, or EJ Warner not playing in this one for Fresno. I'm going to stay clear of this one.
Yeah, Fresno State's. I mean, they have not been playing well at all. Boise State, Boise State, I think's gonna roll. I don't. I think 17.5 seems like a lot of points, but yeah, I steer clear of this game. I don't think this is going to be a good game at all.
All right, Wyoming at San Diego State, 7 p.m. kickoff. San Diego State favored by 10.5. Over under set at 42.5. let me lay the points with San Diego State in the 10.5. This team is legit. Part of me thinks to even take the over at 42.5. I think their offense is pretty explosive.
I don't
But
know. I think
defense,
I'd leave me under in this game.
well, it's like because it's all going to be San Diego State. Like I don't know
Right.
how many points Wyoming's going to score, so that's why I
Yeah.
think I go with San Diego State 10.5, and I'm going to lay.
I'm gonna if I'm betting something this game, I'm gonna take the under. But yeah, San Diego State's been dominant. I haven't seen anything out of Wyoming, especially with this game being at Snapdragon Stadium. I think San Diego State's gonna continue to show their dominance in the Mountain West.
All right, in a game that I think is poorly priced in terms of the over under, we've got Hawaii at San Jose State, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. San Jose State favored by 2.5, which I think is on the wrong side of this one. I also think the over under set at 57.5 is way too low. Give me the over in this one.
Yes, yeah, I think I like Hawaii and the over, man. Like to me, if you like offense, this is the game. This is the game of the week right here. It should be two high flying offenses. Walker Egan passing. Hopefully, Dave Scudero's healthy, right? He had a bye week to get healthy. You're going to see some of the better passing offenses. Hawaii with Mike Alejado throwing it to Pofele Ashlock and Jackson Harris. Jackson Harris has been on a tear as of late. Should be a really fun and exciting game. One that I'm definitely going to stay up and watch. 10:30 p.m. Eastern start time. But if you're not going out on Saturday night, tune into this game. I don't think you'll be disappointed getting to see Mike Alejado, like I said, Jackson Harris, Pofele Ashlock, and then Danny Scudero. Potentially could be another Triple Crown winner, right? Potentially there at San Jose State. We saw Nick Nash win the Triple Crown there a year ago. Can Danny Scudero do it at San Jose State as well? I don't know, but he's been having an amazing season. I think this is going to be a shootout, high-scoring affair. Give me Hawaii and the 2.5 points and the over of 57.5. That makes zero sense to me. That over-under is only 57.5.
None at all. Let's move over to Army at Air Force. 12 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Air Force favored by 1.5. Over under set at 49.5. Give me the over in the points. I just think both these offenses are explosive, especially Air Force, and both of these defense aren't incredibly good at stopping anybody, especially Air Force. So give me the over of 49.5 points.
I'm interested to see the Cale Helms versus Liam Sarka battle, right? Like,
yeah,
those are the two headliners in this game for me, anyway. And like, I don't know, I think they're both going to just have monster games on the ground. It's going to be a fun game to watch. ODU doesn't play, I think, until 3:30 that day. So this is definitely something I'm going to have to watch in addition to the next game here. But I think it's going to be a fun game to watch these two quarterbacks, Helms and Sarka, run the option for their respective teams. Just want to thank all the supporters that have subscribed to the website, all the subscribers. If you're watching this and you have any suggestions, feedback, etc., feel free to shoot us a DM, me or Luke. You can find us and on X. We're in various Discords as well. So feel free to shoot us a message if you have any feedback, positive, negative, suggestions, etc. Love to hear any thoughts you got on our website. And thank you again for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, encourage you to subscribe. Go check out our X. The pinned post there has a promo code where you'll get your first year. So if you subscribe today, your year won't expire until October 28th, 2026. Basically get it at half price. So that deal is not going to last forever. Encourage folks to sign up now to get that deal versus waiting and then paying full price later. But nonetheless, thank you for all those that have subscribed. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. On X, give us a follow, a like, a retweet. If you're listening on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, please subscribe and leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Once again, thanks everyone for all the support. Be sure to join us next week as we discuss what happened in Week 10, and we look forward to what's coming in Week 11. And as always, bring you up to speed on all the latest news and happenings in the world of G5 college football. Till the next time, we are the G5 Hive.